Hey, beautiful cousins. Guess what we about to do? Drop them seeds. It's seed sowing time. Finally, here is the video. I know a lot of y'all probably won't watch it, but that's okay. I'm in my happy place and I am dropping seeds. Look at there. I forgot to do an intro yesterday. So I've already done where those back there already done. So that's the video you're about to see. I'm going to do it in segments so that way it's broken up into pieces and you will be able to find what you need. Okay, so please hit that like. Please hit that like, okay? Help your girl out with these homesteading gardening videos. Share the video out. Leave your comments down below. And definitely subscribe if you are new to the channel. Welcome in to Tommy Bites TV and Homestead. See you in a few minutes. Okay, y'all. So this is my setup, how it's going to be for now. I hope to add more lights once the seedlings grow up. But for now, I don't need lights just to drop my seeds and sow my seeds. But I took this stand apart and I put part of it over here with the light eventually that I will use once the seedlings grow. I have these down here. And when it comes to reusing, like this hasn't been used at all. And I'm going to cut it down so it'll fit in here. And then I'll seed from here to here. These here that I did use last year or maybe got starts from Lowe's or Home Depot or somewhere. I don't wash mine like some people do. They wash theirs. All I do is take some vinegar and water and I spray them. And I just start dropping my seeds. Over here, I don't have much of anything over here, like some seeds at the top. This is where I was cleaning off. This is for me pouring water. I'll also show you what else I use. I use this to pour water into the bottoms. These are my 2 pineapples that I just started. And then these are the half-dead sweet potatoes, but they're still green. So I decided I would see what they do. This is the celery I started the same day I started these here. I'm going to have to put the date in here because I can't remember. And already, it's only been a few days. I don't know if you can make it out from the light, but already it has some greenery on it. And then I'm going to have some individual ones in these things here. And I don't typically put any at the bottom. Only reason I have this one at the bottom is because I have this light that this company sponsored me on here. So I'll probably reach back out to them and see if they want to sponsor me again because I don't have funds to be buying another light. And that's about it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. 2 different kinds. That's who it was. Vivasun was the one that gave me that light. And they gave me this waterer right here. This is a 27 ounce. And then this one here I paid for. I paid for this one. So I decided not to plant everything today. For one, I need to go back to the store because I don't have green bell peppers. And I know that I saved some, but I don't see the seeds that I saved. And I always like to have backup in a pack in case the seeds I save don't germinate. So we'll plant the tomatoes, jalapeno, and peppers, bell peppers that is, on a different day. Today, we are about to get the lettuce. And this is the lettuce that I'm using. And kale. I don't like kale, but I love them in my smoothies. Arugula, I have never tried to my knowledge, so I wanted to plant that. And I don't think I've ever had Swiss chard, so we're going to be planting those, well, sowing those. And this is spinach, and I'm never good at starting from seed, so I'm going to try it again. First I need to, so I can put soil in here, is I think I need to cut right here. but it is what it is. I just need it to be big enough to fit in there and be able to water from the bottom. So there's that one done. Now I'm going to put some seeds in there. Some soil in there. So I'm gonna bring you over to my bin. So I did wet this down a little bit with water, not a lot. I thought I was recording it and I didn't, so I'm just redoing this part so that you can see what I'm doing, which is adding the soil to it. Sometimes you'll get bark in your potting soil, so definitely take that out. You don't want that in there. Put enough on top and kind of knock a little bit off. That way when you drop your seeds, you don't lose soil, the level of the soil rather. In an effort for you to be able to see, I turned on my grow lights, but I will not be using my grow lights. Okay, I'm just trying to clear this off so I can definitely see where I'm dropping my seed at. So that's going to be Swiss chard. These here. I never knew they looked like this, but here they are. I'm going to try to put 2 in 1. Now you can use your So what I'm doing now is using my marker, and I am making holes to drop the seeds in. See how I didn't know where that one was? You will lose it. I'm going to put 2 in each hole.
It's like we're running in circles, going around every day, getting stuck in the hurdles.
And it is okay if you get more than 2 seeds into your hole. It's fine. You can just, weed them out later, plant them somewhere else. As you can see, you're basically doing the same thing for each of the rows. I'm planting 2 rows of each of the vegetables. This is arugula that I'm putting in now. So I'm probably going to speed through this process for you guys because it can be kind of tedious and it can take long. And no need for you to sit and watch me take a long period of time to get something done. So here are what the seeds look like. I will definitely show you what each of the seeds look like.
Is it innate? Feels like a heavy burden, but I can't relate. Do our actions even matter? Or is this a fate? At least now I'm feeling better.
I don't know if you remember, but I did tell you I sometimes use spoons as labels because they're cheaper. You can get them 48 in a box from the $1.25 store and save money that way as well. So what I'm doing here is adding more holes to the area. And then I will show you which package I'm using. That is spinach right there. And this is what the seeds look like. When you're putting the holes in, don't go really deep. Just go like the tip of your nail, basically, and then drop the seeds in there. You don't want the seeds too deep down in. So y'all, next we're gonna do lettuce in this last row here, and then we're going to water it. What I'm doing with this lettuce right here is very different for me. I've never done it this way before. Usually I will just plant that out into the garden, like just broadcast it out and let it grow, because I don't think lettuce likes to be disturbed, just like carrots and beets and things like that. Your root vegetables, they don't like to be disturbed. So those things I won't be doing seeds for in here. Those will be straight outside. Okay, so this right here came from Vivison. It was a sponsored thing, but you can find something similar to this over in Dollar General. Really, any lawn and garden place you can find this at. But Dollar General had them for $5. This one, however, was free to me. So I'm going to spray the top. This is how I like to do it. Not everybody does that. I like to make sure my soil is moist on the top, because that's where the seed is sitting. But then I also will add water to the bottom so that that water can soak up into the soil as well. Just lightly. See the difference of dark and light? So once all of this is dark enough where I like it, then I'll stop. And once the seedlings start growing, I won't water from the top. I'll only water from the bottom. So I don't want a lot of mold on my soil, which is hard to prevent, but there are ways you can get around, getting rid of it. Okay, that's good enough for me. And then I'll add some water to the pan. Good enough for me. And like I said, I won't be using this light. I'm only using it now so that you guys... Oh! I won't be using that light until the seedlings actually come up. I mean, you can, but because I have them in a sun room, I don't have to. If you don't have a sun room, then I would suggest you do so. But because they'll always be getting sun during the day unless it's a cloudy day, I don't use that until I start seeing it pop out. The seeds pop, pop out from under that soil. So what I planted here was lettuce, 2 rows of spinach, 2 rows of kale, 2 rows of arugula, and 2 rows of Swiss chards. Now this pan is a pan that I have never done before. I have tried to plant spinach. I have tried to plant lettuce and kale from seed, and it'll start and then it will, I don't know what happens, but these little things here do dry out more, so maybe it's user error. Okay, arugula, Swiss chards, those are my 2 I have not tried ever before. So I said I was going to grow something that I've not grown before. So that's what I'm doing here. Now, if these don't work out, guess what I will do? Cheat code is to go to a nursery and pick up everything you see here and go ahead and plant them starts in the spring. Okay, so I'm not going to stress over it, and neither should you. So usually I like to use saran wrap when I use these big trays like this. Adding this clear wrap to your pans definitely will create that humidity you want to, almost like your own individual greenhouse. If you had a lid to go over this, that's just what I'm doing right here. And then I'm taking my tags, and I'm poking them through the plastic, and that's going to hold it in place. Okay, guys, so I'm going to end it here with what I just showed you guys of the Swiss chard, arugula, kale, spinach, and lettuce. And I'm going to just do these videos individually. That way, if you ever want to go to one of those videos, you can just go directly there and not be there all day trying to flip through to see where you are. So this is the first sowing that I am doing for the winter. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Other people can answer them if I don't know the answer to it, because I don't know the answer to everything. This is how I am doing it here on Tommy Bites Homestead. And on the next sowing session, we are going to be sowing broccoli, collards, cabbage. See y'all in the next sowing session. Y'all take care, grow something today, okay? Pray, plan, and prep. This is a great way to shop on a budget, is to grow some of the food yourself so you don't have to purchase it. Plant today, grow tomorrow. And if you got something from this, please hit that like button, share the video out, and leave comments below. And if you are new to the channel, welcome in. Please subscribe to the channel. We would love for you to be a part of our family here, which I call y'all my YouTube cousins. I don't just garden here. I don't just homestead with my animals. I also cover news that you can use. Bye, y'all.
Waste of words, waste of breath. Cause I've got none to say. Thoughts they burn inside my chest. Can take it one more day. No matter how much pain I'm in, no matter how, gotta think, I gotta breathe. Changes to come, cause the light's just around the corner. Life must go on. What won't kill me will make me stronger. When I'm falling down on my knees, I will rise and try to believe that changes will come. Cause the light's just around the corner. There's ways to go, ways to leave. Been thinking about them all. Cause life's too hard, life's too mean. But I can't just jump and fall. No matter how much pain